Hello guys, and welcome back to another Empires and Polos video. So today we have a lot going on. Firstly, the league is starting. We also have the Mythic Titan Ifrit. It is the fire element. We have the Astral Elves event, and we also have the Contest of Elements, and we have a lot of quests going on, so be sure to save your red flags or use your flask carefully. So today we have two new heroes that we'll be taking a look at today, Voidstar and Grilka. So I will start the video, and let's start with Voidstar in the Astral Summon. So Voidstar, Paladin class, Astral Elves family, 1 or 2 heroes, bonus 50-70% chance to dispel a dispellable status effect buff from an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. So that is gonna be an extremely good family bonus for the Astral Elves, since it makes them even stronger and resistant to ailments, for example. And her passives, she has 2 passives just like the other Astral Elves: share receive damage, and the resist poison, which is substitute by later this like week or two. This past week or two with the blind. So the blind is now gone, but it is added that the special skills for all of the offense Astral Elves family heroes cannot miss its targets. So that is kind of a plus side to me, because the special skill never misses the target, just substitutes the blind, and instead you get that poison just on top of that. And there is an extremely strong hero in the meta, ZG Jing, that is dealing a heck of a lot of poison damage. So that is gonna be an extremely good passive to have. Next, let's take a look at her stats. So, respectable attack, just over 1,000. This is one of the highest defense stats I've ever seen. 1114 defense stat. That is humongous. And the health stat, 1814, extremely good. And if you go ahead and double limit breaker, 1333 on the attack, 1518 on the defense, and 2376 on the health. And she benefits from the defense up ether talent, which gives her plus 20% defense for 6 turns. So this hero is gonna be an absolute pain to take down, especially with that Paladin class, the high defense and health stats, and that ether talent. This is one heck of a defensive hero. Now let's take a look at her special skill, Paragon of Constellations, average speed, and of course it never misses its targets. Now she will deal 620% damage to the target. That is a lot of damage, on par with someone like Sharwu Jing, Xiao Tu, for example, and the fire hero in the Morlovia summon. So that is a lot of damage, but she heals the allies for 40% of the damage dealt. So one thing that is better than a healer is a hero that hits and heals. So that is an extremely good effect. As you already know, Xiao Jing is an extremely good hero, and if you face him, you would know that he is a pain in the butt. So this is kind of like a reincarnation of Xiao Jing, but instead you can't. This can't miss its targets. More damage, and then the same heal, but Xiao Jing has lower stats, so that is gonna deal a lot of damage if you don't have double limit breaks. So now in the meta, if you don't even have double limit breaks, you're just not gonna survive, and also legendary troops. But on top of the damage and the heal, All allies get plus 74% defense against special skills for 4 turns. So kind of like a substitute Chang-E effect. But in conclusion, Voidstar is an amazing sniper just because she doesn't misses and he heals. So that is a guaranteed hit. But one thing that I don't like about the heroes who hit and heal is the amount you heal depends on the amount of damage you inflict. So if the enemy has like low health and you can just snipe it out, that won't heal you much, but the fact that it never misses is just amazing. So that means you can use her as a secondary healer along with another healer on your team, so you can create some synergies with this hero. So overall, one extremely good hero, but I would not recommend you to summon in this portal. Why, you ask me, is I would recommend you save your tokens for this guy Lemonwood. He is an extremely good hero, just because he just received the buff and he cannot miss its target. It is running at fast speed and he is such a good mana controller hero. But besides of the mana control, the damage is just insane. I just watch YouTube, some big war YouTubers like Maul, for example, or Clay Thor, for example. Though I recommend you go check their channels out because they can provide you some information. They're playing in the meta, and I recommend you go subscribe to them because their content is just amazing. But besides that, I saw Lemonwood the other day deal about 900 damage per hit, and then it just lowers by 50, so that is just an insane amount of damage. But besides that, we have another hero to review, Grilka in the Super Elemental Summon, Cleric class, Super Elemental family. So we already know the power gems that deal 20 damage, and then when they are matched they deal 10 damage. I think we already know that by now. And the troop mastery passive deal extra elemental damage by 100% against the weaker element. And then passive skill as defending character or defensive character, this hero receives less elemental damage from troops of the stronger element, so receive elemental damage minus 10. So that is extremely good, because if you pair her with someone like Shaw, for example, that is gonna be extremely good defense wise, of course. And let's take a look at the stats now. So just over 1,000 attack, 1,081 defense, again a high defense, and 1,854 health. So extremely good stats. If you go ahead and double limit breaker, she'll be at 1,309 attack, just over 1,400 defense, and 2,534 health. And as you can see, that little taunt icon, yes, I think I think she is a taunt hero. So you get that extremely useful auto taunt at the start of the battle, which can be extremely annoying to deal with. Now, her special skill, Holy Hibiscus Ale, for example, I have no idea how to pronounce that, but slow speed, not the best, but also not the worst. At least it's not very slow. So if there is 8 or more holy shields on the board, then all effects cast in this special skill are undispellable. Now the caster gets taunt that prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's allies for a whopping 5 turns. So that is going to be extremely useful. 5 turns is an extremely long duration to wait out. So if some of you would be going against Grilka, I would recommend bringing a holy team to get rid of those holy tiles so that she cannot make that taunt undispellable. so that is gonna be extremely annoying to deal with. So the best counter is just to bring holy heroes that will counter her, and aside from that, all allies regenerate 1300 boosted health over 5 turns, and boosted health can exceed max HP. And all allies get plus 44% mana generation for 5 turns. So firstly, if there is 8 or more holy shields, which is likely to not happen because the average is 6, I think. Yeah, because it's, wait. Yeah, I think that's so to happen because it is, I think it's 5 by 8, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's 5 by 8, so that is extremely likely to happen. And the caster gets taunt, which prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's allies. So that is gonna be extremely annoying to deal with, especially when they receive that boosted health over 5 turns. 1300 is a lot, and plus 44% mana generation for 5 turns. So 5 turns is an extremely long time to wait out. So that would be extremely annoying to deal with, in my opinion, if those holy tiles are on there. And if you do obtain Grilka, I think the best way to utilize her is put her in like a 4-1 team where the only holy hero is Grilka. So you can just wait for the holy tiles, and you don't need to charge your other holy heroes because you don't have them, which would be a waste of your tiles, so that you can make those effects undispellable. But to conclude, Grilka is probably an amazing defensive hero. I think she's gonna be extremely good in situations like rush wars, for example, because she is running at slow speed. So this is an amazing holy hero, but unfortunately I would not recommend summoning in this portal because if I have the opportunity to summon, it would be in I think probably the red summon. But the super elementals of the red is not as good. But I would summon for the super elementals in the I think on the green. I think greens are the best, along with purple. I love Aconia and Farah. I wish I could obtain some of those heroes, but it is so hard to get your hands on these heroes, because just look at that, 0.5%, and they buffed it. And they already buffed it from 0.2 to 0.5. Then how the heck am I supposed to get these heroes? And also you have the bonus trainer hero draw, which I like to save my coins for to level a specific hero. In this case, it's Hammer Clang and ZG Jing. But this is an extremely busy day, so I hope you enjoy my hero reviews. If you manage to pull any of these heroes, a big congrats, because they are gonna be an extremely good heroes in your roster. They're gonna really bring that pop in your roster, especially with that heavy defensive stats. They both are defensive heroes, in my opinion, because Voidstar is a snipe healer and Grilka is a taunter and a healer. So that is gonna be an extremely good addition to your roster. And congratulations again if you do manage to obtain one of these heroes or both of them. That's even better. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go check out my other videos, for example the one where I reviewed Omen, the new secret summon hero, and stay tuned for the next video by hitting that notification bell. So like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more awesome videos, and see you next time.